Hi, I'm Ellie from Barnes Fitness. I run a personal training company and I want to talk to you today about how you can make exercise part of your daily routine and not a chore. And to help me with that, I've got Diksha from FiXme. Welcome, Diksha.
Thank you very much indeed, Ellie. Hello everybody, my name is Diksha and my company is FiXme. I am a musculoskeletal specialist. I deal with back pain, neck and shoulder issues, and I'm a sports therapist as well. And both Ellie and I are very keen on simple, ordinary people doing some exercise because we know how important it is. So what should we start off with, Ellie?
I think we just need to talk about the importance of exercise and why you need to add it into your daily life. Today lots of people are becoming a lot more sedentary and not being active. We've got cars, we've got things that reduce the amount of activity we do on a daily basis, and by actually doing activity and just using your limbs, you can decrease your risks of heart disease, decrease your risk of stroke. You can actually feel better about yourself.
Absolutely.
Look better.
Absolutely.
And live longer.
Brilliant. I want to add a little bit over here, talking about the sedentary lifestyle. A lot of us spend very long hours in front of the computers. And I see a lot of my clients come in with computer-generated back pain and neck and shoulder injuries. Now, one of my favorite stretches, and this is like a mantra to all my clients who come in who are computer users, is do a hamstring stretch. Don't forget to do a hamstring stretch. Okay.
And where's the hamstring though, Diksha?
Hamstring starts from the back, from the end of your bottom, and goes and attaches all the way down beyond your knees.
So why is that important for people that are using computers that are in this posture?
Okay, well, all the time we are sitting with the knees bent, your hamstrings are engaged. That is their job. Their job is to bend the leg at the knee.
Okay.
Now, if you're constantly sitting with bent knees, your hamstrings are constantly contracted. They go into, over a period of time, they go into what's known as adaptive contraction.
Right.
So they stay in a contracted mode.
Okay.
Now, if your hamstrings are contracted, your lower back is going to be under strain because your pelvis is going to be constantly pulled down. And the dip we have in the lower back is going to slowly start getting straightened.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Add to that the fact that people sit like this in front of the computer. So overall, what you're going to have is you're going to huge strain on the entire pelvic area, primarily the lower back. Okay.
And then they come and see you.
And then they come and see me. And then they come and see me.
You get fixed.
To get fixed. Ellie, let's talk about what one can do for walking. I recommend walking to all my clients because it's one of the easiest and the simplest exercises. But there are still things to be made aware of. So would you like to tell us what kind of things you as an athlete would recommend people do when they go out walking?
First and foremost, make sure you've got some correct trainers on for your foot type. And the way to do that is to go to a sports shop and get your gait analysed. And your gait is the way that you your foot touches the ground and you move effectively. Get some trainers that support your style of walking, and just get out there and walk. You don't need to be a member of a gym to be fit. This is one of my biggest ploys that I say to clients. You don't need to be a member of gyms. We've got a gym outside, use it, it's free. Be safe where you're choosing to go and walking. Make sure you let somebody know where you're going, and also, if you can, find somebody to go with because it's a lot more fun.
Absolutely.
And if you're going in the winter, make sure you've got something high vis on that so you can be seen by other motorists, and just use your common sense. If you're a woman on your own, don't go down dark alleys, and just be sensible about where you're going.
That's great advice. Thanks, Ellie. I would just like to add one bit there. When I ask my clients, normally what I do say to them is if you can go walking 3 times a week, say 20 to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And the way that I suggest they do is they walk slowly for about 10 minutes.
Okay, yeah.
And stop and do some very quick stretches, some of which we're going to demonstrate at a later video.
Yes.
And then for 10 minutes, what I call is power walk.
Okay.
Is to walk fast so that your heart rate goes up.
Yeah.
And then do that for 10 minutes, and the next 10 minutes wind down, and when you finish you do some more stretches. What is your advice on that? What do you
I think Diksha should be a personal trainer. I think that's exactly the advice I would give. So you kind of got to warm up so you don't go out the door and just kill yourself straight away.
Absolutely.
You want to bring up your heart rate slowly, especially if you haven't done exercise for a long time. You need to get your body to adjust to that exercise and your body moving. And then you've got 10 minutes or even 5 minutes, to be honest, if you're getting into it again. Just get that heart rate up a little higher, sort of an 8 out of 10 effort, maybe 7 out of 10 effort, and hold it up there for 5 minutes, and then, as you rightly said, cool down. So you'd come back into the house and you're not completely sweating and everything's still, you've actually got your heart rate down and a bit lower.
And also, how some people might be wondering how you measure 7 to 8 or 10 out of 10. I say you break into a light sweat.
For 7 out of 10, and
it's
a light sweat and you're just slightly out of breath.
Out of breath,
yeah.
Should you also be able to hold a conversation with somebody at that particular time?
A conversation, but it's a bit of an effort.
Okay,
yeah.
All right. So you're really pushing the heart rate out. Okay. Well, we hope you found that very useful. In the next video, Ellie and I will be talking about 2 exercises. One is jogging and the other one is swimming. So thank you for joining us. Hope you found it useful. And we look forward to you watching our second video. Thank you.